Alright. Now, I know it's been a long ass time since we last done a Madden Mobile. So we're back at it again. And in all reality, this whole Jets and Bengals recording was probably done a month in advance, to be fair. Yeah. Obviously, being in high school now gives me less time to do stuff. Especially on Mondays and Thursdays. But yeah, none of y'all really care about that, so I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and let's get on to the commentary. Also, my eyes are burning for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah, see there we shut down Joe Mixon. And now immediately on 4th and 4. Bengals are gonna give it to us. Our defense able to shut them down. And now we're gonna get pretty shitty punt return right there. So I believe for this game we were doing Smash Mouth as the impact bar does show right there. Doesn't really come into play as much as it did, for example, in our game against the Jaguars. But it does help us out a couple of times. Throughout the CC right there, 3rd and 7, now becoming 4th and 7 right there. As it will be incomplete. Currently doing this commentary while watching the Giants and Patriots because, reasons, I guess. Anyway, fair catch right there called by Cincinnati. As Henry Anderson now is going to shut down Joe Mixon. And Jordan Jenkins rushes down and hits Sandy Dalton. And the red rifle has now been sacked for the first time, of most likely a couple of times, for the duration of this game. As now Andy Dalton steps back, and it's going to be incomplete right there. 4th and 20, the Bengals going to punt it to us. Doing pretty well on the defensive end so far as we now just slowly but surely get to the end of the first quarter here. At this point, we now go into our second drive here. Been able to shut down the Bengals for the last 2. And look at that, Trent Cannon getting away from 1 tackle. Now able to get away from the 2nd though. That's now Le'Veon Bell. Going to use the impact mirror to our advantage here. And it comes into play a little bit right there, breaking off the first tackle for a short couple of seconds. But hey, does help us get an extra 2 or 3 yards after the first down. So it really does work out well, and that was close to being picked off. That was a risky one right there. So we're going to have to sell 4 or 3 points here. 4th and 9, not going to really risk it. Still relatively early on in the game. So we're going to sell for a 3-0 lead here. As the Bengals have the possession, and close to being intercepted right there. But we just completely choke, fall asleep on defense right there. And we fall asleep again as well. Oh, that was relatively too perfect timing, if anything. That's Tyler Boyd right there. Just wide open lane. And CJ Mosley really couldn't do much about it, as the PAT will also be good. The Bengals now taking the 4-point lead here against us in the first half. As now we're going to get the ball back here. 3rd and 10, haven't really been able to do much on this whole drive. But that right there could have been a great reception. Get us down the field, move the chains. But also was super close to being intercepted as well. So 4th and 10 here. You know, can't really just, I guess say fuck up much. So we're going to go here for the fake punt. And that obviously, well, I did say we couldn't really fuck up much, but guess what? We fucked up pretty much. So yeah. Bengals please get the field goal from this territory. Let's see right there. The completion only for 1 yard. Could have been way worse. Good thing we were on that right there. Our defense wasn't lacking there. And speaking of which, Ronald Darby, I thought he was going to block that. I swear, Darby, ever since we got him in like what? Episode 1 or episode 2? He had like every time we try to do a defensive play with him, it's like it doesn't work out well. The receiver that he is covering just ends up having a wide open lane, similar to what happened with CJ Mosley and Tyler Boyd literally a couple seconds ago. It's AJ Green right there going to get a touchdown. And the PAT once again good. The Bengals now taking the 11-point lead. I was about to say 10, but no. And there you go. Sam Darnold going to get his first sack of the game. And we are lacking. But here's the thing, 1 second left in the second, and we get the ball back to begin the second half, so we might as well just risk it here. The fake punt, and it is a horrible pass. That was to Casper right there. Literally, no one was there, not even a Bengal. Not us, and not even a damn Bengal was there to even try and pick it off. Could have been way worse, but that was a pathetic A pathetic throw. Probably our worst of the whole season. And that's saying a lot because we've been pretty bad here. Even though we're like 8-4, but that's beside the point. Already better than we are currently, because currently we're 0-5. Or 0-4, one of those two. I believe 0-4 actually. Anyway, so here we go. Le'Veon Bell, the impact meter, breaks away from one tackle. Couldn't break away from the second. But able to get us for the first down. That's now 2nd and 10. It's going to be fumbled. It's stripped away. But Le'Veon Bell, luckily enough, recovers it. Butterfingers right there for Sam Darnold. That could have ended up being very bad. Of course, obviously, from a fumble recovery, we were able to just defeat the Giants in a rather close game, I believe. I see that Quincy Enunwa wide open lane. We're going to start using him to cheese, because that right there was a pretty good lane. We're going to start using that more often, especially in this game, because at this point, this one should not be a game that we should lose. In real life, we shouldn't lose this one. And in the game, we should not lose this one. But I have a feeling we're going to come super close to actually losing this one. So this one's a little dire. I see they're 3rd and inches. So it really just an easy gains here for the Bengals or not. It's 4th and 2. Bringing them down. And they surprisingly enough are not going to go for it. Easy 2-yard gain, a 2-yard rush. And they easily have the game in the bag. But this is where the Bengals step up. They should not have given us the ball back here, because now we have the opportunity to lead this 17-14 as we botched that whole punt return. Luckily enough, we're still able to get it in the first place. But not really the best of field positioning, to be fair. I will let... Okay, in retrospect, never mind. It's actually not that bad. That's Quincy Enunwa, same route as earlier to how he got the touchdown a couple seconds ago. We're going to start using that for the cheese. That's now Le'Veon Bell. Moving the chains slightly. Not much. Obviously, a field goal won't really do it either. Just bring us down by 1. Chris Herndon, nice reception. Staying in bounds, luckily enough. Needed that one. That's now, here we go. Darnold steps back, and that is very close to being intercepted. 3rd or 4th time where it looks like off of a tipped pass, the Bengals could easily pick it off. Luckily enough, that hasn't happened at all. Well, at least season games. It's happened a couple of times in head-to-head, and it's been annoying. Happened to me like 3 days ago at this point in head-to-head. First time a tip pass was intercepted. A tip pass that turned to an interception. Well, at least in Madden Mobile 20 for the first time for me. Obviously, in the past, this happened before, but first time in Madden Mobile 20. Anyway, Darnold almost getting sacked, but we're doing the same route with Enunwa, and Quincy Enunwa tiptoes, stays in bounds. Sam Darnold staying alive. Look at this. We need a replay for that one. Darnold almost gets sacked, able to stay on his feet, stays balanced, and Quincy Enunwa, the tiptoes to stay in bounds. And Quincy Enunwa, just like that, celebrating. And, well, he definitely deserves to celebrate anyway, because that's here the easy 6. Well, not really easy, but the 6 points in general, about to be 7. The PAT is good. And we take the 3-point lead against the Bengals. They still have a chance to tie here, and we are going to go for the onside kick in hopes of recovering it, even though I haven't recovered my own onside kick at all throughout this whole season mode. But the day we do that will obviously still be cool. So I'm not going to try to do the 36 touchdowns. I've already quit trying to do that. I haven't really tried, passing touchdowns. Haven't really tried to do that all that much throughout this. Well, at least I've stopped by this point. So we're not gonna really work on that goal anymore. Just do anything we can get to get the touchdowns in general, and then we should be good. Anyway, 2nd and 12 here, bringing the Bengals down. It's 3rd and 6. They still have a chance to be alive. They have 1 timeout. We also have 1 more timeout as well, respectively. So if anything, a sack definitely puts this game to rest. Or an interception, and that one was pretty damn close. 1 second left. It's 4th and 6. The Bengals have a chance to completely ruin our momentum. Can they do it? And no, Tremaine Johnson, the interception, he picks it off. It almost looked like Marcus May was going to pick it off. And Tremaine Johnson's trying to return for the pick 6. Getting a little cocky there. Could just really gone out of bounds, ended off, but wanted to pick 6. wanted to try and get the pick six. Couldn't get it, obviously. So we got shoved out of bounds. But hey, that right there is a game sealing, basically, interception. That's it. With only 1 second left, and to be fair, was pretty crowded. So even if it was caught, I'm pretty sure the Bengals, who are wolf caught, wasn't gonna be able to really just run through the defense and even score there, unless if we were to mess up big time, as Steve McLendon, right, the baby one. I forgot about that. See, this is why I really do enjoy the Madden Mobile 20 season mode. What I really always wanted, to be fair. Like, that's a nice little touch. The baby, like, basic stuff with the arena and tailgate, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, so we pass up on that because, as you see right now, the helmet, I forget what it's called. We could get Xavier Woods, and no, not the WWE Xavier Woods. But no, he does help our team. Here's the thing though, we're gonna be basically broke and only be left with like what, 400,000 left? And yes, it seems like that was indeed the case, and we could go into negative, and I don't really want to go into negative here. So yeah, we're really just gonna pass up on all of these, like, unless these are like insanely cheap, because we only got 1.9 mil. That's not really the most comfortable number for me. I want it to be at least be like maybe 3 mil over there. So gonna really pass up on a whole lot of good players that could really just help us out. We need one more win to make the playoffs, and obviously next game is against the Dolphins. Last time we played against the Dolphins, they embarrassed themselves against us. So yeah, relatively confident that we do well in that. So yeah, that was it. Thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next video, whether it will be against the Dolphins or just any other video in general. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.